All right. Next episode, 131. We're starting. Also, the outro had a nice little rock song on it. I want to see the frog Jiraiya summoned, though.
Against this foe, there shall be no playing it by ear. We'll be going full strength from the get-go.
The iguana is so weird, though, that this guy's summon is.
I'm using Honored Sage mode. What? You don't mean... Yes, indeed. I'm summoning the two great sages. And until that time, I can't release my hands. Till then, I'm counting on you to buy me some time. All right. Ungraceful as I am, I shall try.
I love the frogs. Something about the swirly eye guy with his summon doesn't feel right. Something's not right about his summon.
Now, where do you...
The legendary Sanin have such nice hair, though. I don't know. I just thought that when Jiraiya was whipping his hair.
He saw the barrier and switched to an attack-heavy critter, huh? Mr. Gamaken! Right. Ungraceful as I am, here we go! Hey, you're pretty good. Not at all. I'm as ungraceful as ever.
Getting hurt.
Hope you're okay, Mr. Gamaken. But do you think you can do this a little bit smoother from here on out?
No, stop!
I'll try, but I am ungraceful.
Please tell me nothing happens to this frog.
Every time you clobber them. I have no idea what they even are. Could they be doggies that are bound to a self-replicating...
I'll actually cry if something happens to this frog. I think I can't.
We'll kill them one at a time. Let's lure them into an enclosed space. They already managed to surround us. Just no end to this. I really am trying my best here, you know. If they simply keep dividing, no matter how hard we strike them, hitting them's a waste of our energy.
I love how humble the little frog is.
Here already? Damn, they have a one-track mind. Stupid little mutt!
Okay, Jiraiya's getting active now.
Okay? Mr. Gamaken! I really am quite ungraceful.
You guys stop. Nothing better happened to this frog, and I'm being so serious. And Jiraiya better stop standing there watching.
If you're unable to move, Mr. Gamaken, then there's no time left for me to summon the two greats.
Jiraiya just broke his hand.
Well, I give up. I really am amazed that there are so many of them. But against the Hermit Sage of the Mount Miyoboku Toads, you're nothing at all but a small snack.
Is that frog okay? I'm not... We're moving past it too quickly. Is the frog okay? You guys, is the frog okay? I just want to know if the frog is okay. I think that you guys are all lying to me and that he's not okay. I think you're lying to me because you know I'm going to take a little break from watching if he's not.
He's gone. Along with the dogs, too. So he's escaped for now.
I haven't escaped.
Oh, he has his hands back together, so he's trying to summon the thing still.
You left yourself open for attack! So that's just a shadow clone too?
Yes.
The frog came back, I think.
Same time summoning jutsu.
He has a weird pterodactyl. All his summons look so weird. Oh, the frog seems like he's okay. Something's not right with this bird, I'm gonna be honest.
Mr. Gamaken!
Jiraiya running is taking me out.
What?
But honestly, so far I haven't seen this guy do anything but call a bunch of weird summons. I'm not convinced he could actually go like toe-to-toe with Jiraiya for real. And maybe he also knows that, which is why he keeps calling these weird summons.
You're done for the day! I did it! I can't very well quit now.
It's a weird rhinoceros summon now.
Incoming!
I'm sorry, but for this man to do all that talking he just did about I'm a god and you're a mere man, he can't do any, like, he seems like he can't even fight Jiraiya. He just has to keep calling summon after summon. I feel like if he's that great and Jiraiya is just a foolish, silly man that never matured, handle him then. That's how I feel. I love him, he's so clumsy.
Nicely done. Mr. Gamaken, don't you think something funny's going on around here? I don't know. I'm too ungraceful to know what you mean by that.
I love this frog.
He who possessed the same pupils as the Sage of the Six Paths not only mastered every jutsu I taught him, but he also demonstrated the ability to achieve all 6 changes in chakra nature, which is unheard of in a single person.
How many changes in chakra nature can Sasuke and Naruto do? They both can do changes in chakra nature, but this guy can do 6. How many are Naruto and Sasuke up to? Both of them can do 2?
Why is he only using the summoning jutsu against me? Does he think I'm beneath the need for direct confrontation?
But again, that's the question I asked. If this guy is so high and mighty and can take Jiraiya on, why is he only sending summons?
Mr. Gamaken, go home. You've done enough. I'll take it from here. All right, forgive me.
Oh, stop. I love this frog. And I like the people that respect their animals, like Jiraiya sending him home, because when Sasuke got the snake killed, I know it wasn't really his summon and he didn't feel any like special about it, but like Sasuke was like, whoops, I accidentally killed the snake when I called it. I like that Jiraiya respects his summons.
Lad, why do you always have to summon us to such rowdy places? I sure can't fault Bunta for yelling at you the way you behave.
Now, Ma, you just let him be, you hear me? I'm sure the Jiraiya boy has his reasons for what he's doing.
Oh, you just
I'm
shut
amused
your
already.
trap, Pa.
I'm already
I know
amused.
it's been a while.
But, lad, I thought you told me you hated taking this form, saying it would make you unpopular with the ladies.
I can't afford to be particular right now.
that you had absolutely no choice.
Please. Why does Jiraiya look like a troll?
Someday you really gotta start being able to go into sage mode all by yourself, Jiraiya boy.
I like how they call him Jiraiya
I'm
boy.
still just a novice. All right, shall we begin? No, it's not your eyes. He's hidden himself inside a summoning creature that can make itself transparent.
Let's drag him out using creature detection jutsu.
Ma, don't get so excited. You know the only thing that's gonna do is give you more wrinkles.
You shut your trap, Paul.
But Jiraiya boy, why do you have to fight such an ornery fella anyway? And why go so far as to summon us to help you fight him?
This opponent happens to be a former student of mine.
Never heard one word of this Jiraiya boy. So is he the one then?
Yes.
That apprentice will become a ninja who will bring about a great change in the ninja.
I think it's obviously about Naruto, though.
In my dreams.
A great change.
And now that Jiraiya knows Naruto and his long history with Naruto's dad, I don't know how he could sit there and tell Grandpa Frog, yes, this is the boy this is about.
A great scene.
And Jiraiya's so smart. He knows everything. He always has all the information. Like, I understand
Prophecy.
why he thought that before he met Naruto, but given the context of everything with Naruto,
Why are you battling him, Jiraiya?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, it appears he didn't grow up in the right direction.
so what the eyes? Naruto has the fox.
Case, if he's not virtuous, it's your duty to kill him.
Besides, that prophecy's probably nothing more than a senile old geezer's rantings.
And then watch Naruto really change the world, and Jiraiya's neglecting him and ignoring him. Also, I just don't like that this guy's conflated enough. He's insane, thinks he's a god, and then Jiraiya's like, oh yeah, he's the chosen kid from the prophecy. Like, he's not, and he doesn't need any more false, like, attention on his deluded self, you know?
There we go. So that's the Rinnegan, huh?
What nasty eyes. I can't believe he's the child of prophecy.
But I want to see what he's about now that it's him and Jiraiya face to face.
And whatever choice you end up making will direct the way that this change is going.
Plot twist, what if the critical selection was stay and raise Naruto when Naruto's dad died, and that could have changed the fate of the whole world?
Great Lord Elder, I wonder if this is that moment of selection you talked about.
I don't get how he can even wonder that knowing
Summoning
Naruto.
jutsu. This time he summoned humans. Turned out to be a harbinger of destruction. And so, as your teacher, it's my duty to take you down.
So that was 131. Let's just get right to 132. But overall, I think the prophecy is, if not arguably about Naruto, it's at least questionably about Naruto. So to be like, yeah, this is the kid from the prophecy when he knows Naruto, I don't know. I just feel like Jiraiya's too smart for that, and he's too savvy for that. We'll see. Here we go.
How could there be 3 Rinnegan? Must be his jutsu. There has to be some kind of trick behind it.
This would happen just as I was about to prepare.
Here's another thing. This is also why I don't respect him. Because he did all that talk, I'm a god and you're a mere man and you're foolish. He was hiding inside a summon this entire time until now. The second he gets out of his summon and he's one-on-one with Jiraiya, he doesn't even try Jiraiya. He immediately calls 2 more people to 3 versus 1 Jiraiya. And I don't respect it, because if you're that big and bad and you're the god that you say you are, why do you need to call backup to take on Jiraiya and hide inside a summon to take on Jiraiya?
Well, I guess it's about time for me to make my move. From this moment onward, let Sage Jutsu prevail and triumph!
Jiraiya shall!
Quit
Get in our ears so loud, would ya?
All my posturing keeps getting interrupted today.
Let's wrap this up quick. I have to get home. I do have to whip up some dinner, you know.
Ma, this guy's eyes are a much bigger issue than any dinner. Now stay alert. This is the ultimate visual jutsu.
I don't care. Don't you dare belittle a housewife's dilemma of what to cook day in and day out, you ungrateful old coot.
How dare you use that tone of voice with me? I was only trying to look out for you, you know?
And whoever asked you to look out for me,
No.
And Jiraiya's already giving them that work.
Now, can we put aside your spousal differences for once and get this battle over with already?
Huh, fine, I'll cook up some fried pain tonight. Boy, bring the oil and fire wins.
I love Granny Toad. I'll cook up some fried pain tonight. Stop it. I love Granny Toad. It's top summon to me. I don't know. I love the clumsy Toad too. But I love her. I'll cook up some fried pain tonight.
You think it worked?
Oh, the oil just vanished.
They should have been blasted by it.
Please, he just kicked off his little sandals.
How about all of us go check it out in close combat?
Let's go.
Massive Rasengan! He's absorbing my whole jutsu.
Behind you! He's taken his back.
What? You blocked my Sage Mode attack without even looking. Sage Art! Kamari Senba!
No, I can't handle the weird panda summon. I love panda bears, and I hate that he has a weird panda. I don't like how pain summons look. Something's not right with them.
If he had dodged that attack. But instead, he blocked it with a summoning without ever turning around.
And I don't like how he uses them as shields.
Attacks not once. Somehow he simply knew. These guys are no ordinary clones.
Who said they have a trick up their sleeves? And you were right, Jiraiya boy.
What?
Haven't you noticed it yet?
No, what is it?
When we got behind these guys earlier, you picked your target and attacked him from his blind spot, isn't that right? Back then, one of the other guys, he was staring right at us the entire time.
Yeah, I noticed that too, but I didn't think anything of it.
It's it. It's their eyes. All three of them have the exact same eyes.
Huh?
What if that trick is that they can share whatever they see with each other? Each sees what the others see.
This is bad. Under these circumstances where my ninjutsu is being nullified, to face all three at once is just too much. At this rate, if I enter battle, even in Sage Mode, I'll be killed.
Fall back for now, Jiraiya boy.
Why are we running away?
We have to analyze.
I love that
the
Granny
facts and come
Frog
up with
is about that
strategy.
life.
We need some time to put it all together. Now, those three may all look different, but each of them has the same distinctive pupils. In short, every one of them seems to possess the Six Paths Rinnegan.
But even if one of those three guys really is Nagato, I can't believe there are that many people milling around with the Rinnegan.
The real problem is that for better or worse, three Rinnegan holders exist, and we must fight them. Or with their own eyes at all. So they've got triple the sight of everyone else. And unlike the weakness of the Byakugan, they can always keep guard over each other's
Not the
blind spots.
Byakugan catching a stray.
Signs or
We'll have to split them up and fight them separately. I'm absolutely positive I can win facing them one-on-one.
If taijutsu and ninjutsu won't work, then the only other option is genjutsu.
Yes.
It's too bad I'm just a big dud when it comes to using genjutsu.
What is genjutsu? That's what Itachi uses, right? Like when he was like, Naruto, you have to learn how to break out of genjutsu. That's like what Itachi and Wonder Woman use.
Jiraiya boy, if They're former students
Okay.
of yours that we can use.
No way! I'm not gonna do it! You understand me?
What are you two talking about?
Listen, Ma, world peace could very well be hanging on the outcome of this battle right here. So this is no time for you to be selfish.
I don't care about the senile old geezer's prophecies.
The great Lord
That's how I
wants us
feel.
to get along, or did you conveniently forget that again?
So, I don't get it. Why do you object to this so much?
I can't sing a duet with Paul. Not at this plump, ripe old age. It's embarrassing.
Huh? What, a duet?
Yes, our most powerful genjutsu is a jutsu where we confound an opponent's sense of hearing with song.
I just feel like I know it's serious because Jiraiya's shoes came off.
What is it, boy?
If your lives are in danger in this fight, I want you to free yourself from my shoulders.
No, no way! The fate of the ninja world could depend on this battle, Jiraiya boy!
I have a plan in mind, but it's a gamble. A big one.
Do tell.
Okay. Jiraiya has something up his sleeve.
Please begin.
Why is this song so awful? I was expecting like a nice little frog song or something, not that.
That sound. It's frogs croaking. Genjutsu.
So are they all in a genjutsu now?
Fire style! Giant flame ball! Good. My gamble paid off. That big guy went after the jutsu to absorb it just like I thought. As I suspected, each of them only possesses a single type of ability.
That's really not as impressive as the I'm a god guy made it seem.
Right now, the big one's eyes are focused on my jutsu. That other one I blinded earlier. So now there's only one of them.
How did Jiraiya blind the one guy earlier?
This one too. I can't move. This is the dark smoke.
Oh, when he picked oh.
Just a little more!
That must have been a powerful kick.
I'm not letting you summon.
They're in a little ice cube now.
So, you got us.
You're trapped inside a genjutsu paralysis that binds your psyche. Now none of your bodies, even your main body, will be able to move at all.
I'm gonna be honest, knowing now that genjutsu's like the best attack for him and what would make him weak, it makes me wonder if he's only in power because Itachi lets him be in power. Although I do remember them saying the swirly eyes are more powerful than the Sharingan. But just knowing genjutsu's the way to get him, I kind of wonder if Itachi's strength would be his like weakness. And so if he's only in power because Itachi lets him, but here he is like, I'm a god, you know? I don't know. I'm just wondering that.
Jiraiya Sensei. I didn't expect a genjutsu like this from you of all people.
I thought I taught you better. Don't let your guard down no matter who your opponent is. Nagato.
That's something that Shino says too that I like. Never let your guard down no matter who your opponent is.
Instead of trying to rule the world through pain, I wish you'd moved past it and used your power to create peace in a positive way.
Oh baby, we passed this point. We're way past this point of trying to talk sense into him. Way past.
That apprentice will become a ninja who will bring about a great change in the ninja world. That is what I foresaw in my...
I hate that he thinks thinks that this guy is who the prophecy's about when this man's like delusional. I just think it's obviously about Naruto.
I believe that you were the one. Farewell, Nagato.
Well, had to happen.
It's finally over.
Oh.
How are you guys doing? You alright?
Thanks, Donnie.
Boy, that Genjutsu song is certainly hard on the throat, I'll tell you that.
But at least you can both take a rest now. You see, I believe I've finally made my selection.
Didn't you teach me never to let my guard down? Did you forget, Jiraiya Sensei?
Lad, your left arm, you're injured.
I'm aware of that.
What is going on?
This new one's got a different face than the other three had.
Is Jiraiya missing an arm now?
Summoned earlier, but we weren't aware of it until now.
I see. Back before they got caught under our Genjutsu then.
Oh god, there's gingers everywhere.
The 6 paths of pain in attendance.
6 now? We have to face 6 of them?
And take a good close look. The 3 that we just took down are among them too.
The only thing I can think of is that the newly summoned ones must have revived them with some sort of jutsu.
Just what exactly are you, Pain?
That name is an alias.
Well, obviously. I don't like the way he says everything so condescendingly. Like, I don't know, something just gets on my nerves about how he's so condescending.
The 6 of us as a group.
But why? Why are there 6 Rinnegan bearers?
I'm gonna be honest and don't hate. I don't know. Never mind. I'll keep that thought to myself.
Why are there 6 Rinnegan bearers?
I just. Don't be mad at me. It's only because I don't like him, and I would never say this about anyone else. But I just noticed as they're standing here, the one that was the leader of the Akatsuke, I think, looks to be a short king. And maybe that's where his insufferable attitude comes from. I don't know. Don't hate me. Okay, so we're starting 133, and I'm kind of irritated with this guy at this point. I want to see Jiraiya give him that work for real. But they didn't really say how they revived them. They said maybe the surviving ones used some kind of thing, but is there anything that exists that can bring 3 people back at the same time? So they're not sure how they revived them.
He's not coming back. That's what I bet him before he left. Because he knows I never win anything like that.
She had me worried for a minute.
Oh, I see.
Rejection makes a man stronger. But that isn't the entire story. Basically, the pursuit of happiness isn't for us.
Oh, he's trying to be cool.
I kind of wonder if Jiraiya has a shot with Tsunade.
I won't let him keep his cool anymore.
But part of me feels like she did tell him, like, Orochimaru's gone and I can't handle somebody else. So I wonder if Orochimaru hurt them deeply too. Although I don't believe Orochimaru to be gone.
Pain, tell me already, just what the hell are you?
Pain.
Are they even really alive?
Refers to the 6 of us as a group.
I know that face. Is that you, Yahiko?
There was such a fellow once, wasn't there? But he died a
said that Yahiko died, and those eyes.
You see Yahiko's image when you look at me. You really are his former teacher. But Yahiko's been dead for quite some time. All that remains is pain.
Look, just quit the wordplay. Tell me why you possess the Rinnegan. Are you Yahiko? Or are you Nagato? So just what exactly are you?
We are pain, that's all.
Well, something I'm just thinking about right now is they knew Jiraiya's weaknesses as his student, and that's why they were like fighting the way they were fighting against him. I wonder, like, I mean, it would help if he figured out who he's fighting first off, but I feel like he should also understand their weaknesses even more as their teacher to understand how to beat them. So I hope he does figure out who he's fighting against to understand that. I'm so sick, they're delusional, like.
Jiraiya boy, just retreat.
Oh, God. Yahiko, how is it possible you possess Nagato's eyes?
Even if you knew, even if I told you, you'd lose.
Lad, just give up already.
I must find a way to defeat them, even if I die.
I don't sense his presence. Is this a barrier? Gastric fluid.
I just feel like it's too easy for Jiraiya to get the jump on them and hit them with all these Rasenguns and kicks if they're really this big, powerful god.
Is he dead?
I barely managed to kill one, and only after dragging him into my barrier.
Are you all right, lad?
Yeah, kinda. My body, my chakras agitated.
Hold on. The entity is a complete mystery, and they seem to use art weapons too.
They're no longer mortals. There's something else completely.
But that face, there's no mistaking it. He's Yahiko. And yet, he possesses Nagato's Rinnegan. Did Yahiko, for some reason, steal them from Nagato? But even if he did, there are those other Rinnegan bearers as well. That's what makes us human.
I don't. What do you mean?
It's a process called...
The one that has the swirly eyes as a child was the most gentle out of the three children, I feel like, right? So what happened between then and now?
It's called growing up. I still don't get it.
All that pain forced me to grow up.
I'm sorry, but that's not a good enough excuse for me. I was a child, like everyone in Naruto is a child of war with no parents and forced to grow up due to pain. Like, I just feel like you're not that special. You know what I mean? And you don't get an excuse to...
Does that mean he's Nagato after all? That's right. Now I remember. He's definitely not Nagato, this man in front of us. I've also battled him once before. I gave him that scar on his forehead. It can't be, if this is the prophecy. I want to go back and face them in order to confirm a suspicion of mine. But the two of you need to go home now.
What's that?
Absolutely not. You'll be killed if you go back there. They're not onto us yet. They don't even know that we're here. This is our only chance to run.
I know that I might very well be killed if I...
This is the third time the frogs have told Jiraiya to bail out. And not Meg forcing you guys to spam frogs in the chat so nobody types spoilers. This is the third time the frogs have told Jiraiya, let's bail out. And I think they should. And I'm gonna be mad if Jiraiya stays, convinced that the prophecies about this kid, when Jiraiya knows Naruto and knows that Jiraiya's smart enough to understand the prophecies about Naruto, and the frogs have told him 3 times now, let's
But
leave.
I also may be able to deduce our enemy's true identity. If I let this chance slip by, I don't think there's anyone else who could get as close to Pain. This is our only chance to uncover the truth. This is the time for selection that the great Lord Elder prophesized for me.
No, it's not.
Your mom, please take back the intel on Pain we've gathered so far, along with this corpse. And please tell Tsunade
Ma should be enough to handle all that stuff.
But you...
You just better be back by dinner time.
Yeah. When we're all done here, I'll bring Jiraiya boy on.
I like that Yoda Frog is gonna stay and fight with Jiraiya. I respect it.
Thank you so much.
But obviously Jiraiya needs to bail out now. He's one arm down. Also, Jiraiya has so many more toads he could summon. He still didn't summon the main one. I'm sorry, but it's way too easy for Jiraiya to always get the jump on these guys. I'm unimpressed. And Jiraiya's literally leaving a blood trail everywhere and somehow getting the jump on them.
I thought. They're all shinobi I've encountered before in my journeys. That's it. I've figured out who Pain is.
Who is Pain?
My throat.
Jiraiya boy!
You figured it out too late. I have to relay this news of Pain's identity to the boss. It's no good. My throat was crushed by that attack. Damn it. At this rate, it's useless. I'm passing out. Am I really going to die now? Have I failed? In the shinobi world, it's not how you live, it's how you die. A shinobi's life is not measured by how they live, but rather it's measured by what they manage to accomplish before their death. And looking back, my life has really been full of nothing but failure. Continually rejected by Tsunade, unable to stop my friend, and unable to protect either my student or my mentor. My actions are trifling, insignificant things indeed. I wish that I could have died like each of the Hokage. The tale is only as good as its final turn of events. The plot twist. And mistakes are an important part of the plot too. I've lived my life always believing that the lessons I learned are what honed me. I swore I'd accomplish a deed so great that it would obliterate all my failures. I'd die a splendid shinobi. At least that's how it was supposed to go. But this, my plot twist, my tale ending like this. The great Lord Elder prophesied that I would be the one to guide a revolution. A person who will make a great choice that will bring either peace or destruction to the world of the shinobi. I thought I would defeat Pain, stop the Akatsuke, and save the world from destruction. But in the end, I failed that too. How pitiful. How sad that this will be the ending twist to the tale of Jiraiya the Gallant. What a worthless story it turned out to be.
Oh no, I don't believe that at all. I think that this tale is wonderful. It's like it's almost autobiographical. The main character in here. I thought that his determination to never give up was pretty awesome. He's actually quite a lot like you, Sensei.
Yeah? You think so?
So, I was thinking, I really hope my soon-to-be-born child can become an amazing shinobi just like the main character in your book. So that's why I'd like to ask your permission to name my son after him.
I'm sorry, sorry, but isn't this spelling it out that Naruto is the child of the prophecy? Naruto's dad reading the book saying, I want to name my son after the character in your book that you probably wrote about the prophecy. That feels pretty spelled out to me.
Are you sure about this? I mean, I randomly came up with it while eating ramen.
Naruto. I think it's a wonderful name.
Kushina. Wow, so would that make me his godfather then? Are you really sure you're sure about this?
You are my sensei, Jiraiya. You are a great ninja who possesses true talent. There's no one else like you in the whole world.
Yes. That's right. I gave that child.
Someday I'm gonna be a Hokage and you'll look up to me! My name's Naruto Uzumaki! Remember it!
Naruto. Now that I think about it, you're just like that novel's main character. You've inherited Minato and Kushina's wishes, their hopes. And yet
You are my sensei, Jiraiya. You are a great ninja who possesses true talent. There's no one else like you in the whole world.
Never going back on your word, no matter what. And never giving up despite what the odds may tell you to do. Naruto, if that is truly your ninja way, then as your teacher, I have no business at all whining. Because, as everyone knows, a student inherits his ninja way from his teacher. Right, Naruto? Isn't that so?
He fought his way back by sheer will alone? Jiraiya boy!
I was certain that his heart had stopped.
Right.
Never give up, no matter what. That was the true choice that I was supposed to make.
Obstinate, isn't he? Let's finish him.
All right. Message received.
A dying message. He wrote it in code.
Naruto, you are the child of prophecy. I'm sure of it now.
Here's my thing. I'll let the episode finish
the
before I
rest to you.
start my rant. I really hope the frog makes it back with that message.
That frog. The frog got away.
The tale of Jiraiya the Gallant. Well, now it'll end a bit better, I hope. The final chapter. I'll call it Frog at the bottom of the well. Drifts off into the great ocean. Just barely glorious, but glorious indeed. Now, I suppose it's about time I put down my pen. Oh, that's right. What should I name the sequel? I wonder. Let's see. The Tale of Naruto Uzumaki. Huh. Yes, that has a nice ring to it.
If I wasn't so angry right now, I would say when we saw Naruto, I feel bad for him. But when I'm in a better mood, I'm gonna feel really bad for Naruto. So I have a lot of thoughts. I feel very angry right now. I'm not a fan of the writing on this one. I feel like on his birthday, so I feel like it was just bad writing in my opinion. I feel like they just gave Cigarette Sensei this beautiful poetic death, and then Jiraiya, like the legendary Sannin, the big person that's been training Naruto, he's gonna go on this wild goose chase about this kid that he thinks the prophecy is about, when Jiraiya is supposed to be one of like the smartest people and most cunning people, super spy that has all the information, and he couldn't understand that it was about Naruto until the very end. It also upsets me that he had such little faith in Naruto to change the world that he didn't automatically think this prophecy is about Naruto and he's gonna change the world. He was like, no, this prophecy is about this little kid with swirly eyes that I met. Now I have to chase him down on this wild goose chase just to realize the prophecy was never even about him. Like, I just feel like they could have given Jiraiya a better written death. Like, if they were gonna kill him off, they could have given him a better death, I feel like. Because I don't believe that Jiraiya is foolish enough to not know the prophecies about Naruto, especially given the book, the character named Naruto, like the dad naming Naruto after the book. I just feel really angry about it right now. I also think that his students are like bottom of the bucket, like bottom of the barrel when it comes to it, because Jiraiya saved their lives. He's the reason they're not dead, and he taught them what they know. Like, you have to be so low to then kill him. Like, they're the lowest of the low, the grimiest, dirtiest people to do that to the man that saved their life and taught them what they know. Like, just grimy. Like, that's just grimy to me. Also, I don't know, like, I also felt like Jiraiya was a little depressed maybe, because the way he wanted to go on the mission on his own, gave Tsunade the big farewell speech, and then was like, at the end of my life, I had all these failures and I wanted to redeem myself with this one last thing. And then I couldn't even do that and I'm a failure. Naruto's the only hope. Let me write this last little message, which I hope Yoda Frog makes it back to Naruto. No, y'all, just, I'm not gonna look at the chat because y'all blowing me too. Like, I just think it was obviously about Naruto. To me, it obviously was about Naruto, and I believe that Jiraiya is smart enough and savvy enough to know that it's about Naruto, and I don't like that they wrote him going on this wild goose chase to find out it might be someone else when it's obviously about Naruto. I just think that Jiraiya is smart enough to know that it's always been about Naruto, and I don't believe it's true to his character to be confused about the prophecy, not know who it is, and then like end up dying trying to do something that he couldn't do. I don't know, it just doesn't feel true to his character. I think he's smarter than that. For me to find it like, why would he, you know, I'm mad. I'm also mad at how grimy those students were. Perhaps Orochimaru was right about them. Which brings me to this. So, they were very, very devastated when Orochimaru died, and we got this look back at their past at what a close, tight-knit team they were, and I don't believe Orochimaru's gone. I never did. I think he's slithering around in some crevice somewhere, waiting to come back. So what I think is Orochimaru had his whole life of Jiraiya chasing him down, trying to bring him back, and Orochi in some sick, twisted way thought that that was what friendship was, maybe. I expect Orochimaru to be very upset about the news of Jiraiya, and I think maybe word of Jiraiya's death is gonna bring Orochi out of whatever crevice that he's hiding in. Maybe even bring Orochimaru back to Tsunade to perhaps get revenge for Jiraiya. I don't know. So I do think that this news is gonna bring Orochimaru out of hiding, and I think that he's gonna be very afflicted by this news, and he's gonna want justice for Jiraiya, which also brings me to Naruto. Better take a page out of Shikamaru's book. I know Naruto loves talk and forgiveness. Those are two things that are not applicable in this situation. And Naruto better serve some revenge here. Naruto better figure out how to use the fox without it eating his flesh and serve some revenge. I also think that Pain's not as impressive as Pain thinks he is, because he's like, I'm a god, you're just a mere man. And then he had to 6 versus 1 to take on Jiraiya because he couldn't even 3 versus 1 Jiraiya. Like, this man that did all that talking couldn't even 3 versus 1 Jiraiya. He had to 6 versus 1 him. But he's this big, impressive god, and Jiraiya's this, you know, and that's why it's hard for me to take Pain serious, because if you're who you say you are, you wouldn't be delusional. And I just like, I'm so angry right now. I'm so upset because I just think that they could have given Jiraiya a better death. They gave Cigarette Sensei such a nice death. And they could have given Jiraiya a better death other than I chased the wrong kid my whole life thinking that this is who the prophecy's about. It's not. And then I'm going to die and I'm going to think about all my failures in life and how even in death I couldn't do one thing right. And then, well, he did bring himself back and write a little message to Naruto. So hopefully that finds him. But again, it frustrates me because Jiraiya should be there for Naruto and the Akatsukis after Naruto. And now we know the leader of the Akatsuki's this crazy man. And Jiraiya should have thought that's more important to go back and be there for Naruto than to chase down this leader of the Akatsuki. And the frogs told him 3 times, let's bail out and go. And I just wish he thought about Naruto more. I just think that the prophecy was obviously about Naruto, like plain as day, clear about Naruto. And I wish that Naruto, like I just wish that Jiraiya saw that sooner and got back to Naruto and was there for him, because now Naruto's all alone, has to take on the Akatsuki by himself now probably. And there better be revenge in order. I do love the frogs though, the toads. Especially the clumsy one, but also the granny and grandpa one. I like the grandpa frog, the Yoda frog stayed to the end with Jiraiya too. Also, why did he insist on going by himself, you know? I just feel like he at the end, he was like, I had a lifetime of rejection from Tsunade. I never did anything really all the way right. And now even in death, like it's just such a depressing ending for him, you know? What would the difference have been if he went with someone else though? I mean, probably could have helped him. Cause I feel like Jiraiya was 3 versus 1-ing him. Like if he had one more like capable person. I know I hate when the little frogs call him Jiraiya boy. It's what made it poetic because he actually did a lot. I feel like the ending was depressing though. I do want to see Orochimaru come out when he hears of Jiraiya's death. The only thing that'll make this tolerable for me is if it brings Orochimaru out of hiding and it somehow brings him back to the Leaf Village, or at least to Tsunade. And Tsunade was tore up about his death, which I didn't expect. So I think she might let him come back when Jiraiya, you know. And I think Orochi will get revenge. I would like to believe Naruto would, and I hope Naruto does. I think actually Naruto will feel very angry. He had no parents. Jiraiya was there for him. Naruto might have it in him, to be honest. But I would like to see Orochimaru come back and get revenge for Jiraiya. And I feel like the big 3 are meant to be together. Even though they've been torn apart, I feel like the big 3 are meant to be together, and maybe Jiraiya will bring Orochi back to Tsunade. I don't know, I'm angry. Was nobody else angry when they saw this? I'm like really angry right now. I chilled out a little bit because the comments were yelling at me, but if the comments weren't yelling at me, I would have ranted a little more. Was no one else angry when they watched this? I actually did not see it coming even when the frog was like, you brought yourself back by power of will. I foolishly thought Jiraiya's gonna get up, like to the very end. I didn't see it coming. I really didn't. And then I thought he was gonna handle him. I'm frustrated with Pain because everybody's a child of war. Everybody's an orphan. Nobody has parents. Everybody's whole family's killed. Like, you're not that much special, and your pain and suffering isn't any more than anyone else's. And it almost feels like, to me that Pain thinks like suffering is unique to him, and he suffered, and he's the only one that has suffered in this world, and now he has to punish everybody, and he's so much superior to everyone else because he's the only one who has ever known suffering. And it just shows how out of touch he is. I feel that he's deeply out of touch, and he's deeply delusional. You guys, if Tintin was there, Tintin will take care of him. Why didn't Jiraiya bring Tintin with him on this mission? What do I think of Conan and Pain? I think that they're the lowest type of skeezy that you can be to do that to their sensei, the man that saved their life and taught them everything they know. I think they're the absolute lowest type of person. Grimy, that's the word. They're the absolute grimiest type of person you can be in this world, to do that to the man that saved their life and the man that taught them what they know and then gave them the skills to survive. They're the grimiest, dirtiest people in all of Naruto. That's what I think about them. And Tim Burton girl probably just gets pretty privileged, which is why you guys don't hate her. I also think that, since I'm mad and unfiltered, and then I'm definitely not gonna say it that strong on TikTok, because when I make my posts, because I'm not cut out for the comments. But since I'm angry enough, you guys are gonna get it for real, and then I'm gonna edit it out because I'm not prepared to stand on this and back it up on my post, because you saw how quick I had to turn off the comments when I called Jiraiya an old pervert. So I'm not bold enough to stand on it because I'm sensitive. But right now, since I feel it, they're grimy. All three of the kids are grimy that Jiraiya taught. The dirtiest, grimiest individuals you can be, including Orochimaru. They're dirtier and grimier than him. That's what I think. I just watched 133. Happy birthday, Jiraiya.